gosh, I'll never get my dream.
Khaki, what's wrong?
It's this whole Singing in the Rain musical talk. It's really been bringing out a flood of emotions in me lately. What am I gonna do with my life?
Well, what is your dream? Maybe I can help.
No, it's too ambitious. It's too far-fetched.
Come on, Khaki. I'm your friend. You can trust me.
Well, if you insist. I've always just wanted to be a star on the stage. To have the spotlight on me for just once in my life.
Khaki, are you sure you'll be able to handle the spotlight?
Camille, you don't find the spotlight. The spotlight finds you.
Well, in that case, Khaki, don't worry. One day the spotlight will find you.
Help! The one and only Lorelai McDaniel has lost her voice.
No, Camille. Don't get my hopes up. Random ironic moments of destiny never actually occur. It's just showbiz.
No, Khaki, literally look. Hey, Preston, Khaki will do it.
What?
Come on, Khaki, this is your shot. This is your moment. This is your destiny.
My destiny.
Tonight, it all began tonight. I saw you and the world went away. Tonight, there's only you tonight. What you are, what you do, what you say. Today, I had a feeling a miracle would happen. I know now I was right. For here you are, and what was just a world is a star tonight. Tonight, the world is full of light, with suns and moons all over the place. Tonight, the world is wild and bright, going mad, shooting sparks into space. Today, the world was just in a dress, a place for me to live in, no better than all right. But here you are, and what was just a world is a star tonight.
Lorelai, I am so sorry that you lost your voice, but I think I found mine tonight.
Oh, stop! You're gonna make me shed a tear. You were beautiful, Khaki.
Thank you so much. But wait, I thought you lost your voice.
Khaki, my dream isn't to be a performer. It's to help others make their dreams a reality.
Lorelai, I'll never forget what you did for me tonight. Good morning, CPA. I'm Khaki Vanderpool. And while I may not actually be singing in the musical this week, I'm so honored to share the new spotlight with my co-anchor, Andrew Whiteley.
Thank you, Khaki. I'm honored to be here with you as well. And like she said, my name is Andrew Whiteley, and this week is the musical edition of the news.
As many of you know, the spring musical opens up this week. There'll be a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night performance at 7 p.m. along with a 2 p.m. matinee on Saturday.
But what many of you may not know is that after each show's final performance, the cast and crew celebrate with an after party.
This year, we paired up 3 student actors with their parents to see who could cook up the most scrumptious delectables for this extravagant event.
Let's check in with hosts Cade Reynolds and Sarah Catherine O'Connell to see who's victorious on this week's edition of Cooking in the Studio.
When it rains,
It pours.
in just a few moments, 3 pairs of musical contestants will go head-to-head in Media Arts Studios Cooking Challenge. Hello everyone, I'm your co-host, Cade Reynolds.
And I'm Sarah Catherine O'Connell, and this is Cooking in the Studio Musical Edition, featuring CPA Arts students and their parents.
First up, vocal student Eva Randolph and her mother Jennifer.
Hey, we're the Randolphs, and my name is Jennifer, and I'm Eva. And you've been at CPA since kindergarten.
Next, we had musician Lorelei McDaniel and her father John.
Hi, my name is Lorelei McDaniel. I'm a senior. I've been here since kindergarten. This is my dad, Johnny.
Johnny McDaniel.
And last but certainly not least, vocalist Jack West and his father Jason.
I'm Jason West. This is my son Jack. We've been at CPA for a long time. Jack's the youngest of three, and you've been at CPA since when?
Preschool.
Today our contestants are taking a break from musical rehearsals to create artistic desserts that will bring music to our ears.
Contestants, the first set of ingredients is in front of you. Your 30-minute round starts right now.
We made an apple crisp, and it was really great. It turned out a lot better than we thought it would. We've never made a dessert together. I don't know if he's ever made a dessert, have you? So it's
nothing
very
but
new.
fudge, maybe.
Cooking the cookie pizza was very exciting, but I was a little nervous that the dough wouldn't get done.
Yeah, I was concerned a little bit about how peanut butter would do on pizza dough that's in the oven, but it turned out okay.
Well, at first it was supposed to be blondies, and then they didn't cook all the way, and so But we knew that was going to happen, so we were really smart and had a good plan B. We had a backup plan, and it was to caramelize apples and walnuts on the stove, and then put them on top of ice cream with bacon. And don't forget the bacon. Cooking together was awful. No, but it was not. It wasn't. It was great. It was just a new experience because we've never done that before.
In order to finish first in this culinary competition, our challengers must master every element of their plates.
They'll be judged on 4 basic criteria: taste, experience, presentation, and practicality.
And who better to judge these musical cooks than their biggest fans? It's time to meet our judges.
Mr. Hutz, Samantha Hutz, dessert-loving Dan Carpenter, thank you for being here. What are your thoughts on the competition so far?
It looks like a pretty competitive competition. A lot of jockeying for the utensils in the oven.
Well, Lorelei's dad showed up with a bag of secret ingredients that he's kind of got moving in and out back there, so I think he knows how to cook.
And end up with some pretty good dessert.
Well, thank you so much. We will see y'all back in a minute.
All right. Thank you for sharing your culinary expertise and vocal talents with us today. I can't wait for the show.
The winners will be presented with 2 Regal gift cards. I hope you've all had a great time today.
These gift cards provide another opportunity for you to spend more time with your family.
Now, it's time. The winner of Cooking in the Studio Musical Edition is... The West!
Where do you lodge your appeal, your protest on the judge's decisions? No, I'm just kidding.
I thought that we probably didn't do enough because our blondie didn't turn out. I was just eating our topping.
It was a lot of fun. We had a great time.
And it showed.
That looks like so much fun. Next up on my bucket list, cooking.
Well, Khaki, cooking takes a lot of practice, just like mastering an instrument. And recently, our media team has had the opportunity to attend one of the band team's recitals right here in the CPA atrium.
Their performance of the recital gave them the opportunity to practice performing in front of a live audience before their adjudication next week. Let's take a moment to hear from some of our CPA band members.
What's it like being part of a band like this?
It's a lot of fun. You know, getting to enjoy music and participate in making music is really a gift. And it's something I enjoy a lot. We all enjoy a lot. And it's really fun to bring it to the community through things like band and pep band. Going to competitions is actually a lot of fun. You're not directly competing with other schools in the sense that you would be in like football. It's a lot more like golf where you're competing against yourself to be the best you can be.
It's very like stressing at first, knowing that you have 3 judges sitting up there judging your dynamics, articulation, and the way you play. It can get a little pressuring, but eventually that pressure just wears off and you just have the fun. That's what it's all about.
Personally, I just forgot how fun it was to just get lost in a piece of music. Learning how to read music again it's something that I really feel like is kind of relaxing, and I forgot how much I loved it. And seeing people like Sarah and Matthew and all those saxophone players that are so good, just seeing all of them do what they do best is just awesome.
Well, knowing that as a senior I can take all these wonderful memories and put them in with my travel all the way up to Calvin College, knowing that, hey, what a blast I had for the past 4 years in band ensemble.
Impressive. We have some talented musicians in these parts.
And vocalists too. I've heard they're especially angelic when they're singing in the rain.
That's a good one. Well, we'll have the opportunity to test that theory at this weekend's musical. But for now, here's a behind-the-scenes look at the show.
So I'm here with Luke Filson, and what is your role in this play?
I play Roscoe Dexter, which is the spunky artistic director of the show. So I will be directing within the show the silent films, which is basically the black and white films that you would think of when you think of the 1930s, kind of super dramatic and super out there. And then I kind of transition into directing the talkies, which is a primary theme of the show.
Yeah, I play a character named Lena Lamont, and she's this glamorous, glitzy star, and she's great in silent pictures, but not so great in talkies, because her voice is very nasal and irritating.
So basically the show is set in the late 1920s, kind of around 1927, early 1930s, when talkies first started coming out. So the first talkie was actually called The Jazz Singer, and so this show is basically about a movie company who's trying to keep up with the pace of talkies coming out.
Yeah, in this play I'm a crew member, but I'm also a cameraman, because in this play we have to be moving props like in and off stage, because it's about a movie, because Singing in the Rain is about making a movie, and so they wanted to look like an actual movie set with like crew members moving back and forth and filming it.
I would definitely say you're going to recognize a lot of the music. It's all pretty iconic. Singing in the Rain is obviously the title and also one of the main numbers. There's also Good Morning, which you'll recognize, and then we have some really huge, I think some of the biggest dance numbers we've ever done in CPA Arts.
Yeah, it's tough, you know, it's tough knowing that this is the last ride, that this is the last time I'm going to be on stage, so I'm making the best of it. I'm trying to get out there, have a lot of fun, be goofy. We have a time back there. We get off stage and I just try to be with people because I know that this is the last little bit that I'm going to have of my theater career.
As a senior, it makes the whole rehearsal process so much more enjoyable, I guess, because you realize you're doing it all for the last time and you're doing it with people that you love, that you've gotten to hang out with for 4 years. It just becomes like every day is just a joy to come here and work on it together with people that, you know, you might not get to work with every day.
Stop!
But yeah, it's been such a joy. It's so much fun.
That was amazing, but I want to see more.
No worries, Khaki. We'll see it all this weekend. But for now, that's it for this week's news. I'm Andrew Whiteley.
And I'm Khaki Vanderpool, and thanks for sharing the spotlight with us this week. Have a great day, CPA.
Good.
Question, can you actually sing?
I mean, I dabble a little bit. I mean, I can show you if you want me to.
Yeah, prove it.